everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Discovery Pod with Eve. I am Eve Richards. Today's episode, I'm so excited to have Rachel, who's my friend. She's an incredible actress. She speaks, 5, 6 different languages. She's a dancer. She's been in movies like Almost Christmas. So many different things which we'll delve into a little later. I am actually joined by my friend and actress Melissa Neese. Melissa used to live in Seattle, Washington, but recently moved to LA to continue working as an actress on a full-time basis. Melissa has been very busy ever since she came. So Melissa, what are you excited about? I know I'm looking forward to having a conversation with Rachel.
Oh, absolutely. Rachel is amazing. She's so sweet and she's done so much and, she's amazing. You're an amazing actress. I'm so excited for it.
Do you actually remember that I had invited you to the Burbank Film Festival? I had just come from Europe, from Paris, and I invited you, and you were like, no, let's not go. And we actually met Rachel at the Burbank Film Festival, right? It's like, oh my gosh.
Because you noticed her right away.
I did.
It was beautiful.
And you know what I noticed about her was her dress.
Yes.
I remember it so well. I was like, oh my gosh, look at the black dress, black sequins. I don't know if you remember this.
I do.
And I remember taking a picture with her. I was like, oh my gosh. And fast forward, and here she is. So I'm really excited about Rachel because when I read about her and how she came to the States without having a support system, I was blown away. And I think it's a great lesson for anyone that regardless of who you are, whatever industry, if you have a dream, just go out and pursue your dreams. Rachel moved from Paris and moved to the U.S. and look at her today. She's been in everything.
Yeah, it's a testament. It tells you right now when you set your mind to anything, you can achieve it. With hard work and perseverance, you can achieve it. Never give up on your dreams.
Exactly.
Don't ever do that.
Oh, incredible. Like all the life lessons that, I was just blown away. Like, wow, what an incredible story. And she's done so much. So, besides that, I'm just glad I spent some time with my family, came home, and I've been very busy over the last, just busy knowing that, we're almost wrapping up and I can go back and start doing some other projects. So I'm excited. Any other project that you're working on that you would love to plug?
Not at the moment. I'm still busy working on certain projects. The Dream is still in production, so that's great. And then whatever shows are asking for.
Yeah, it's exciting.
But you're busy. I'm busy. Rachel's busy. We're all busy.
Yesterday was crazy. I was telling you about this, that I flew back, arrived at 9-something after being on a flight at 3 a.m., getting home, and then had an interview, and then I had 3 different auditions. Then I had rehearsals for 5 hours. So it was from 3 a.m. till 11 p.m.
Yep.
And I was just telling myself, you know what? One of these days, I got to do 24-hour, just documenting everything that I do, right? At 24. I think it would be incredible. But, ladies and gentlemen, what an honor to have Rachel Kylian with us today. She's a French-American actress. She's a writer, producer. She's a dancer. Her film credits include Almost Christmas, The Wrong Man. Oh, she's been in Magnum P.I.
Yep.
She's been in everything.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So many well-known.
MacGyver.
Yeah.
Physical on Apple TV, FBI on CBS. It's incredible. She's also a voiceover performer.
Yes.
So it's the list goes on and on and on. And she speaks English. She speaks French. She speaks German.
Yes.
Chinese.
Yes.
I don't know what else. And she's a dancer as well. Wow. And she relocated from France to the States.
Yeah.
Welcome, Rachel. What an honor to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here in your podcast today, Eve and Melissa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. We're excited. Aren't you excited, Eve?
I am.
So your movie, Almost Christmas, did you enjoy doing that movie, Almost
Yes,
Christmas? Because that is a great movie.
It's a beautiful Christmas story, a
Yes.
family story, and I play the love interest, the wife, the mom. I just read the script. I was in love with the script. This is a beautiful story, and I shot it in Atlanta. I had a great cast, great team.
Yes.
The director was extremely nice, so it was a great experience
That's what I
to
was
film
gonna-
there. And I love period piece, so they put me in nice outfit. My hair was pretty.
Nice.
So it was very, very nice project.
You did have an amazing cast. You had Gabrielle Union,
Danny Glover.
Yeah, Danny Glover, Monique. It was just an amazing cast, an amazing movie that you got to be able to do. So that had to be just fabulous. And that was in
It's a great
2016.
experience. Yeah.
Wow.
And for you, was that like a long time ago, or did it seem like yesterday?
I remember the project, but it's been a while.
Has
But
it?
every Christmas the movie is still playing,
Yeah,
so
wow.
I get
It
to
does.
see it again.
It does.
My
That's one
family
good-
watch it, so I love it.
Good.
Incredible. You know, just reading about you and all of the things that you've done. One of the things that I found out, Black History Month was in February, which was a great time to honor all of this, incredible actors and, all the trailblazers. Your motto is representation matters. So tell us, who are the people who inspired you?
There's a lot of black actors that inspire me. Halle Berry, Kerry Washington, Denzel, Angela Davis. I admire her since I was a kid. I saw Tina Turner when I was a kid, and I'm like, who is this actress?
Wow.
And I've seen so many black actors going up and making new projects, not a producer, not a director. So I'm very inspired by them. Especially this year, I saw the movie American Fiction. I don't know if you saw it. And it was not a slave story. I was so happy that a non-slave story makes it to the Oscar and win.
Yes,
Yes.
that was incredible.
So we tell a beautiful story. Yesterday, I just went to see I saw the movie called We Grown Now. It's also a black story about Chicago and the family, kids. And I love when I see diversity represented.
Of course.
Not just black, but also like Latino,
Latino,
Asian.
yes. Brown
Because
skin.
We are not minority, we are majorities. They call us minority, but we are everywhere.
Yes.
We are in art, we are in the world, and we can create we can tell story. We have beautiful stories. So for me as an actor, and I'm a producer writer, I love to include diversity in my project. Give a shot to these people because I don't think we're not majority on television.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch TV show, it's just white cast, and I'm
Yes.
like, where is the black actor? Where's the Latino actor? So
Or Asian.
or Asian. So I think it's very important that we create and we put our people in the project as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So because you inspire other people. When a black kid or an Asian kid see themselves on TV, they're like, oh, I can do it too. They get inspired.
Of course.
So it's very important that we are represented. And as a producer, I try to make it happen in my project.
That's great.
So I did a film called It's Time, and the lead of my movie is a Latina actress, a senior actress, an amazing actress that I met in New York. I work with her on a project called High Maintenance, a TV show, and she was so funny. And when I wrote my script, I thought of her and I asked her, would you like to be in my film? She said, of course. And she doesn't get a lot of lead role because she's Latina, and sadly she doesn't get, but she's an amazing actress. She can lead a movie. So we did this film called It's Time, and it made it into 8 festivals.
Wow.
And she was nominated for Best Actress.
Oh my gosh, incredible.
And
Is this what you were
That's the
promoting
one you saw at
last
the Burbank
year?
Film
The
Festival, yes.
And I know you did there was Santa Monica and quite a few.
we went to Catalina Film Festival, Tarzana
Cannes.
Film Festival. We didn't make it to Cannes. I wish we did, but we didn't make it to Cannes. But we went to 8 festivals, and the first one was Japan. Japan loved the film.
Wow.
So
That's incredible.
the film has had a lot of success, and
Congratulations.
and it was the diversity in it. The director is black. I am the writer producer. I am black. The star of the film is Latina. So when diversity gets together, we can make beautiful things happen.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And my other film, Epiphany, was also a diversity cast. 2 black actors, and the director is Asian.
Wow.
So that film also was in festival in 2022.
Wow.
And I just love to have diversity in my project.
That's great.
How did you get started in the performing arts? What led you to it?
So I started when I was a kid. My mom, she put me in different classes. She put me in ballet. She put me in theater, in choir, in music classes. So all these classes when I was a kid, I just did it as a hobby. I never thought I would have a career with it. But I really love theater. And when I grew up, I started modeling, and a friend just asked me to be in a project. Like, do you want to be in a music video? I was like, sure, why not? So that was my very first TV appearance, was in a music video. And I did it for fun. I didn't think anything of it, but that was my first gig. And then I moved to America years later, and I started in Hollywood. It's everywhere. It's a machine. Hollywood is a machine. So you can be in a commercial, you can be in a TV show, you can be on a movie. And I just started and I loved it. And that's been my career for 10 years now. So
And is that what led you here to LA, was to pursue that?
yes,
Okay.
because I think in this country, it's open for everybody.
Yes, it
In France, if you're a black actor, it's very hard to be a lead actor in a movie or a TV show. In America, you're black, you're Asian, you're Latino, it doesn't matter. If you have talent, they love you, that's it. So I feel like I have more opportunities in this country. I believe the American dream is real. And it's... I am a testimony of it, because of all I've accomplished. And I'm an immigrant. I didn't know anybody. I just moved by myself.
Incredible.
No family, no friend. I started ground zero here.
Wow.
But I just talk to people, make friends, got myself an agent, got myself a manager, and then things happen. So I just want to tell people that if you have a dream, make it happen, because America is the place to be.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great segue, because it's one of the things that I really admired just getting to read about you, right? Moving from Paris and, moving from France. A lot of people are out there wanting to move to the States. A lot of people want to pursue acting. Tell us, a lot of people want to know, how did you navigate getting an agent, which a lot of people are like wondering, I'm moving to LA. How did you do it?
So I am a people person, so I talk a lot. I ask questions. If I don't know, I ask. I'm not ashamed to not know things. So when I first moved and I went to set to work, I asked people, how do I get a job? How do I get an agent? People tell me, you need to be on IMDb. The first thing I remember, the first advice somebody gave me, download IMDb, the app, be on IMDb, check people. You meet someone, check them on IMDb. So that was one of the first advice I got. And I'm still using it today to submit, to research people. Then people told me, oh, you need an agent. How do I find an agent? Find a list on Google, search the agency, talent agency, get a commercial agent, get a headshot, get a reel. So I've been listening to all the advice I've been given, and I've been taking action. And little by little, I build my team, and now I have my team and I work.
Did you actually do any acting classes?
Yes, of course. Training is very important. So in France, I did theater, as I said, but when I moved here, I started doing improv, scene study classes, script analysis classes, stand-up classes, comedy classes. The more training, the better, I think.
With Groundly?
No, I went to Second City in Los Angeles, and I also went to UCB. And in New York, I went to the Pit, a school called the Pit. So these are the schools that I love. I've been training also tactical training, firearm training.
Wow.
Because I get called for cop, detective, this kind of roles. I need to know how to use a gun. In France, nobody use gun, really. It's just the cops and the military. So here in America, it's more common for people to use guns. So I had to get training because I didn't know how to use a gun. And with all the training, and I've been submitting myself. My agent are submitting me, my manager, and I'm also very proactive. I like to go to events, meet people, talk about my project. That's also how you get work. I think relationships are really important in Hollywood. Who you meet, who loves you. Sometimes you don't need to audition. Somebody just refer you for the project and you get the job.
Of course.
Networking is important.
I do it. People have done it for me. I do it for my friend as well. And I've been blessed to be in Hollywood and work.
Incredible. That's really good advice for anyone out there. So
Absolutely. So was it a hard transition for you from modeling to acting, or was it pretty easy just to kind of combine the two and just go?
It was a learning experience because it's different. It's not the same thing, just to smile and be pretty, and then acting, learning, studying line, creating characters. It's a different game. So I had to learn just the jargon on set. Pictures up, cut, reset. Oh, I didn't know any of that.
Exactly.
I'm not American. I'm not born here. So I had to go on set and learn all this vocabulary and understand what is going on. So I learned a lot in the beginning, and I'm still learning. Even today, I'm still learning things that I don't know. So it's a great journey. And I also expand myself to different markets. I lived in LA. I've lived in New York. I work in Atlanta. I work in Las Vegas. I work in Hawaii. I shoot a TV show in Hawaii.
Nice.
I work in New Mexico. So
there's a lot of
you don't
projects
have
there.
to be in LA to be an actor. You can be in Vancouver. You can be in Chicago. You can be in New Orleans.
Tennessee, right? There's a lot of projects.
Everywhere. So if you want to be an actor, don't think you have to be in LA. And also now the game has changed because of COVID.
Course, yes.
Everything is self-tapes. You don't have to be in a city to audition for a project.
Right.
You just put yourself on tape. And if you get the job, you just fly yourself, or if they fly you. But I think everybody has an opportunity. There's so much work, so much content with the platforms.
Yes.
And they've made it easier for the actors now with doing self-tapes through, because before you'd have to go in front of a
person.
panel, Now you can pause it, you can stop, you could redo it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's so many opportunities now for that.
So you obviously you speak German and you lived in Germany.
Yes, I
and you
lived in
played a
Germany.
role as a German assistant.
Yes,
on
I li-
MacGyver.
Yes,
So
I
tell
did.
us, is that what happened? Is the role? Did you reprise your role or?
So it's funny because I've lived in Germany for 3 years. I love Germany. They're very
Where in
disciplined.
Germany?
I lived in Frankfurt.
Okay, I've been to Frankfurt.
And people are very disciplined.
Yes.
So I took that a little bit with me. And
So why did you move to Germany to?
to study.
Okay.
So in France, you can do like a program where you study abroad.
Yeah.
So I did like an exchange program where I could study
Got
in
it.
Germany because I wanted to be fluent in German.
Nice.
And I thought the only way to do it is to live there.
Yeah.
So I lived there, I worked there, I studied there.
Wow.
And then I moved to America and nobody speaks German. So I start losing my German,
Yes.
but I still practice. I still, whenever I'm on a plane, I try to watch a movie in German. And it's funny because I feel like there's not a lot of actors who speak German. So I got called for this TV show, MacGyver, and I was so happy because it was a show, an episode shooting in Frankfurt, my city,
Wow.
where I've lived.
Oh
So
my
I was very
gosh,
excited to be on
incredible.
that project.
Yeah.
And it was a fun, quick shoot. I played German assistant. But it was a reboot, and I used to watch MacGyver when I was a kid.
Right?
Yeah.
The older one.
Yes.
So I was part of the reboot, and it was a good experience to be speaking German as an actor. It was cool thing to do. And I've used my other language, French. I'm a French native speaker. I've used also Comorian on voiceover project because I'm a voice actor.
So what's Comorian?
Comorian, it's a language from the Comoros Islands.
Okay.
My parents were born there.
I remember when there was a photo of you that I commented. I thought it was, I don't know, remember an island, but you corrected me and said no.
It's between Tanzania and Madagascar. It was a French colony. It's beautiful paradise island. And we speak Comorian. It's a mix of Swahili, Arabic, French, Spanish. It's a mix.
So it's African.
It's an African country, yes. But the language we speak is a mix. It's a.
Were you born in Paris?
I was
or
born in
France?
France, in Bordeaux.
Got it,
Bordeaux,
okay.
south of France. Yeah.
And so you
but
get
I
to
lived
go
in
back.
Africa. When I was a kid, I lived in Comoros. So my parents teach me Comorian when I was a kid.
Nice.
And I was bilingual as a kid, French and Comorian.
Wow.
And then I learned other language. It's cool.
Oh my gosh.
So your parents would speak both languages in the
at
home?
home.
So okay.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
I was already bilingual, growing up bilingual. And then in school, I learned English, I learned German, I learned Chinese.
Wow.
That's fascinating. And you've got two sisters. Are they performers as well?
No, my sister are not performers, but they're very supportive. They watch my stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
My youngest sister is a trained ballet dancer. She was a very good dancer, but she wanted to study medicine. So she quit ballet and she focused on medicine. And now she's a pharmacist, engineer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But she was very talented.
Smart people in your family, right?
Yeah. And my other sister, she was also a trained dancer. We all love dancing in the family.
Does your mom dance as well?
African culture, we love dancing. So we all dance for fun and for as training. And my other sister, she trained in modern jazz, but she didn't pursue it. She just did it as a hobby.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
So what would you call, let's see. So your most challenging role, or what would be something that you'd want to do as a very challenging role for you?
I would love to do a superhero movie.
Oh,
Wow.
Because I'm very athletic and I love to run. I love to fight. I love sci-fi. I would love to be a superhero, and I think I would put myself into the training to be ready for that.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of interviews of actors who have done this kind of film. They say they have to go in martial art classes for 3 months, eat a certain diet. So I would love to do it for the experience to see if my body can handle it. And I think it can, because I've done a lot of athletic things in my life.
Yeah.
I'm a certified yoga teacher.
Wow.
I'm a certified scuba diver.
Oh my
I'm a certified skydiver. So
Wow.
I think
Incredible.
I would be so happy to be in an action movie set.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I saw something of you playing Julia Roberts' role from Erin Brockovich. Was there something that you did? Was it a film or
It
was
was just a little film.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a role that I love, and
I love that role as well.
It's a
It was
beautiful
incredible.
film. She's an amazing
You were
actress.
so funny in it. Oh my God, you got to see the video of her playing Erin. And it was the one where the attorney comes and he was like, "But you're female, right?" So that must have been so much fun.
It was a fun little thing that I did for a project. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to? I know you talked about a project that could happen next in Miami. What else are you working on? Any new direct?
I'm writing. I want to make more movies. I've done 2 films, It's Time and Epiphany. So I would love to make my next film. I have some ideas that I've been writing, and a director friend who've been reading it. So we're trying to put it together. And I'm excited to continue producing, creating, but also as an actor, I have films that are coming out this year. One is called Lipstick.
Oh.
It's a thriller. I play a
Wow.
detective.
Oh my gosh.
It's an action movie. So I did cut my hair 2 years ago because I wanted to be in action projects.
Wow.
Because I noticed that a lot of times lead actors, they have short hair.
Yeah.
So I cut my hair to see if it changes the game, and it
Yes.
did. I've been booking Magnum PI, which is an action TV show. I booked Lipstick, which is
Wow.
a thriller action movie.
I can't wait to see that one. I
So
love thrillers.
Wow.
I just saw the trailer. It just came out. I'm very excited about it.
Ah.
It's called Lipstick. I don't know the release date
That's
yet.
Can we see the trailer yet?
Yeah, the
Oh,
trailer
that's
is out.
incredible. You know, someone that you remind me of Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know why. There's something about the look. that
I've
you
been
look-
told that before,
Yeah, you look
yeah.
like, especially today, I was like, yeah, you do look like Jada Pinkett Smith. In a good way. She's a very beautiful actress.
She
so
is.
obviously you look like her. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have another one. It's a comedy called Satellite.
Okay.
I shoot it in New Mexico. It's directed by a woman, Nina Conti, and it's a funny film that I can wait to see. Also, I don't know the release date, but it's supposed to come out this year.
Nice.
So I'm excited about these 2 projects and working on TV show, because we were on strike last year for
Yes.
7 months. The writer strike, the actor strike. So now writers are just back in the room writing new scripts for us actors. So I'm excited to see what this ring will bring.
Yeah.
But for sure, good project.
That's amazing.
Is there any shows out there that you would love to be on?
There are multiple shows that I want to be on. I really like Stranger Things. I would love to be on Stranger Things.
Stranger
okay.
Things, yeah.
So you do like that suspenseful
I
type?
love
I do too.
sci-fi.
I do too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I work on And Just Like That last year or the year before. I would love to come back on the show. I play the ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
And I would love to be back on that show because I love fashion. I love New York. And I love romance, comedy. So that's a show that I loved. I would love to be back on that show as well.
Nice.
Are you still modeling?
I still do, yes. I'm a hand model. I do print modeling. I do ads. Lifestyle. So I do that, yes, as
How
well.
tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
I think
So-
because she's
Yes.
got
Yeah,
the
you look very tall.
Tall, the ballerina lean
Yes.
figure. Remember, that's what
Yes.
we said when we
Yes.
met her. Like, she's so lean
Yes.
and like, I remember that's like, yeah, you look taller, way taller than that. So,
Do you miss dancing or do you still do it?
I do dancing for fun.
Just for fun, okay.
I do. I don't for professionally or anything. I just do it for fun. Like I love to go to salsa,
oh my
bachata,
gosh,
merengue.
wow.
You go to Tatel?
I go to Sofitel.
Yeah,
Sofitel, yes,
yeah.
on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I love dancing. It makes me happy. You know, music.
Music is incredible. Wow. So, have you guys? I know you talked about Almost Christmas. Have you guys had a sequel to Almost Christmas?
Not yet. I would love to. But
Is
not
it
yet.
happening? Or, I mean, how did it feel being Danny Glover's love interest.
That was fun. It's an actor that I admire. You know, when you watch people and then you meet them in person and you work with them and you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy.
Oh my gosh.
So it was a beautiful experience. He's a very nice person. I loved working with him and the rest of the cast as well.
Monique was your
she's
sister,
sweet.
right?
She was so sweet.
How was that? Like, being, the sister of Monique.
She's fun.
An Academy Award actress.
She's fun. She's very loving, very welcoming.
Nice.
It was great to work with her.
Wow. Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
She produced the film and she starred in the film. And I'm so proud of actors who taking that initiative of producing film and putting other people. Yeah.
Yes.
You need to put the money together, the cast together. So I admire that she's producing now and making films.
Like you.
Yeah, and also there's another one, Viola Davis. I don't know if you saw The Woman King. I was so happy when I saw that film.
Oh, she's an incredible actress. Love her.
And then you did a movie called Voodoo.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that was a horror.
Oh my God.
How was that? How was that? Because I've always wanted to do
scary. Okay, so that was scary. I submitted myself for the project, I think, and the director asked me, can you do monster voice? And I'm a voice actor. I love doing funny voices, horror voices. I said, yes, I can. So I was, so this girl, it's a story about this girl, she go to hell. Wow. And when she go to hell, she go to different places. And I'm like her guide in hell. So I'm always with her. And I'm talking to her with his monster voices, scary voices. So it was very interesting to do a film about hell.
Wow.
And what happened
to...
It was scary. It was scary. It was intense and challenging, but it was fun to do.
Challenges are good, though.
Yeah.
Those make it fun.
Yeah, that's how you grow. When you challenge yourself doing things you've never done and you learn. And so it was a good project, too.
Would you want to do another thriller?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell, our audience a little bit. I know you talked about it a little, but just tell us a little bit about your upbringing, your mom, your dad, just something, just some fun facts that we may not know about you.
Yes, especially growing up in Bordeaux.
So my parents are immigrants and they left the little island for us to have a better future.
Wow.
And just that, I think it's a big move for parents to leave a comfort zone, go to another country, take your kid to another country, and start a new life. Yeah. So they inspired me. Just making that move, going from my country is one of the poorest countries in the world. It's called Comoros Islands.
Yeah,
it was a French colony, and
but the pictures is so
it's beautiful. It's paradise.
The water, it's incredible.
Yeah,
I thought it could have been Mykonos or anywhere.
So when you come from one of the poorest countries in the world, you've seen a lot.
Yeah.
My parents have seen the war, they've seen poverty, they've seen a lot of things. The government is corrupted, so there've been a lot of crisis in my country, and they came to France to give us better opportunities. So me and my sister were very blessed to be growing up in France, having free education, free healthcare, learning about the French culture. And we also are European citizen. When you're French, you can work, live in another European country. And I'm so blessed that my parents did that because they opened my world. And now, after they immigrate to France, I immigrate to America. So I continue the immigration thing, and maybe my kids will do that too.
So what do you do for fun? I know besides traveling,
and dancing.
And dancing. What else?
Love nature. I'm a nature person. I love going to the beach. I love hiking. Nice. I love skiing. I'm a skier.
Wow.
I love going to ski.
Where do you go skiing?
Big Bear.
Okay. Have you gone to Vail or
which one?
Aspen?
Vail.
Not yet. I mostly ski in France. I love les Pyrénées, les Alpes, les Vosges. These are the mountains that I go to. Okay. But in here, it's Big Bear, the closest.
Nice.
And I love scuba diving. I love dancing, of course. I love shopping. I'm a fashion victim, so I
don't know what that's like at all. I have no idea.
I love going to the store, trying new clothes on. What else? I love riding a bike. I love going to the movies. I love running as well, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love watching movies. I'm an actor, but also for pleasure. I love to go see new stories and immerse myself in another world. So I watch a lot of movies, more movies than TV shows. And I love cooking. I'm a foodie. My mom
I missed your part.
My mom is a chef. She owns 2 restaurants, so she taught me to cook when I was a kid.
What kind of
African
cuisine?
food, exotic food.
In Bordeaux.
Yeah, she owns one in France and she owned one in Africa. So when I was a kid, she taught me to cook. So I love cooking. I love to host party and cook for my friends.
She's incredible.
Sign me up, I'll
She
be
does.
there.
You do everything. I'm so mad that I had a premiere in I think it was November 4th, so I missed your party. So gotta come back and attend one of your cool parties.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So who would you love to do a movie with?
There's a lot of actors I would love to do movie with, and there's a lot of directors I would love to do. I really, really love the director Darren Aronofsky.
Okay.
I love his work. I really love the writer Aaron Sorkin.
Yes.
I would love to work on his project. Spike Lee, of course. I was blessed to work with him in New York one
you've
time.
worked with him.
Yes, I would
Nice.
love to work with him again. Actors, there's a lot of actors that I love and admire. There's a big list.
Yeah.
But if I could work on a movie tomorrow with someone, I would love to work with Jessica Chastain. I think she's an amazing actress.
Yes.
Beautiful too.
Incredible.
She's amazing.
Very talented, and she's also a producer. So yeah, there's a lot of actors that I love and admire, but yeah.
Just put it out there so the universe will make it happen.
Oh,
let it manifest.
I would love to work on Black Panther 3. I don't know if they're shooting it already or if it's not too late, but I would love to work with Ryan Coogler for sure.
Oh my goodness!
there you go.
Yes,
There you
Ryan
go.
is. Black Panther would be incredible.
Yeah.
So, looking at your journey, looking at this girl who came from Bordeaux, and here you are in America. You've made it, the American dream. Has it been worth it?
It has. It has paid off in a lot of ways. First, I made my dream come true. I wanted to be an actor. Here I am.
Yeah.
It's not an easy field, but
It's
you
not
did,
an easy field. You need to be prepared to face competition, rejection.
Rejection. Oh.
There's time you face the work, like last year, the strike for 7 months, there's the work, the COVID, we were shut down for so
How did you keep yourself busy?
I keep myself busy learning new things.
During COVID.
I got my yoga teacher certification.
Wow.
I've been traveling as well. So I think it's not that hard if you want it. If you want it really bad, you put all your energy into it.
Yeah.
You make it happen for yourself, because it's possible. A lot of
It
people
is.
have done it before me. A lot of people are doing it. It's open. It's open to everybody. So if that's your dream to be an actor, you should pursue it.
Sometimes it's luck, though. I mean, I know it's open, right? But sometimes you could be at the right place at the right time, right? I mean, there are opportunities, but it's hard.
It is hard, but it's possible.
It is possible.
Everything. I
Anything
think
is
every
possible.
career is hard.
Of course, that's
you
a
just
good-
have to study and work for it.
How do you deal with rejection?
So I'm used to it. You know, when I first arrived, I was traumatized a little bit, because some casting people would tell me, "Oh, I don't understand you," and I felt my English was decent, you know, but they were really mean to me, like, "You need to work on your accent." I don't understand. Like, they were super mean to me. So I'm like, okay, but I learned to embrace my accent. I work with my accent.
Beautiful.
And
I like that. Because I do have one as well.
Yeah.
And I've embraced who I am. I can't change who I am.
Yeah, there's a lot of actresses working with her accent. Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
There is
Salma Hayek.
Selma Hayek, Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
They're amazing actresses.
And she's used that to her benefit.
yeah. So I think that's what makes us stand out. What you have that is different, that's what makes us stand out. So I face rejection because of my accent, but also because I'm a black person.
Yeah.
So I'm French. I was born in France. I have an authentic French accent.
Yes.
I speak Parisian French, and sometimes I don't get called for French role. My friends who are American, who are white, they don't speak any French, they get called for French role.
Wow.
Because they're white. I don't get called. They tell me, "Hey, can you help me?" Of course I will help you.
Yeah.
But I'm shocked that they get called, I don't get called, and I speak French.
Wow.
So I've been facing that they think a French person look a certain way, but
Yes.
there's French people in every color.
You're authentic French. Yeah.
So I was surprised that for French role, sometimes I don't get called.
Wow.
But I've been blessed to book French role as well. I booked a movie called The Climb. I play a French nurse.
Yeah.
And it was at the Cannes Festival in 2019. It won Coup de cœur du jury.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
And I just
Oh my
recently
God.
booked another French role on the show. And just like that,
Yeah.
on HBO Max, I play a French wife. So
Oh my gosh.
I've been booking French role, but I sometimes I feel like I'm missing out because they're not calling me because I'm black. I'm a black person,
Yeah.
and they don't think a black person speak French.
French, yes.
But I have a French reel. I have French.
Wow.
I have credit on film and TV as a
Yeah.
French actor. But so that was interesting. But for German, they call me. They don't mind if I'm a black person who speaks German.
Interesting.
For French, it's mostly white. It has to be white. But for German, they're like, okay, it's okay. You can be a German woman.
Wow.
And also, I feel like there's a lot of competition, as you say, now with the self-tape. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Yes.
It's a good thing because you can tape yourself from anywhere.
Yeah.
If you're on vacation, you can tape yourself. If you're traveling, you tape yourself.
Yeah.
If you're working during the day, you can tape yourself at night.
Yes.
But the thing is, with self-tape, now it's open to everybody.
Yes,
Everybody. Before you go in person for a TV show or a movie,
Yeah.
you see there's 20 girl. Okay, you do your thing, you go home. Now the self-tape, how many people are reading against you?
Yeah.
2,000 women? More? You don't know.
Yeah.
Because UK people can read for the role. Your Australian actress can read for the role. Everybody in America can read for the role.
Yeah.
So I feel like now the competition has intensified because of the self-tape game.
Right.
But it doesn't mean you cannot work. It's good things that we have this self-tape because you can do it multiple times.
Yes, I like that.
So you have more flexibility
Yeah.
with your audition. But I do miss in person. I'm a people person. I love to see the people of the project, the director, the producer. I love to meet the people. So now with the self-tape, you don't meet nobody. You just set your tape and you wait.
because,
When
When
you
you
book
don't
the
hear
job to
anything,
meet
it's there
them.
if you do.
It's all about networking because that's basically how just going out there, networking, meeting people.
And I've just met so many people lately doing so many projects.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so many projects.
Yeah. It's
And
incredible.
like you were mentioning, you know, just the networking, meeting people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll just recommend you for a part, you know, because they know who you are. They think you'd fit. And
That's how,
you
Acting
know.
is all about networking. Sometimes that's how you even get the best roles. It's just
Yeah.
being out there, doing one project which leads to the next. So it's incredible. I mean, I'm just always blown away by all the things that you're doing. And, you know, what would be, you know, your advice? Because a lot of people think it's, you know, it's easy. So
It's
just-
not easy. It's a real job.
Yeah.
It's a profession. It's a career. And some people, they want to have multiple jobs and be an actor.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it. I think if you want something, you have to go for it. Will Smith said, don't have a plan B,
Yeah.
make plan A work. And that stick
I
with
like
me.
that.
It's true. You
Yes.
cannot have 6 jobs and be an actor.
You're
How do you do your
right.
audition? When do you have time to do your audition? When do you have time to study? When do you have time to prepare?
Yeah.
So for me, it's a full-time job. I do just that because I love it.
Yeah.
And I really encourage people to, if that's what you love, that's what you want to do, put all your energy into that. Don't do 6 things at the same time
Yeah.
because it's not going to work. You're going to miss an audition. You're going to miss a project because you have your job or something. So
Yeah.
I really think you have to focus your energy on what you want to do
Yes.
and do a job that you love. I
Oh my
love my
gosh.
job. I love to
Yeah.
be on set. I love to travel. I love to meet new people.
Yeah.
I love to create characters.
Yeah.
So I really love what I do. And I encourage people to try.
Yeah.
That's my biggest advice. Try. You've never done something, try it. It works, it doesn't work. Try again. Don't give up. Because as I say, like one of my teachers, she say it's harder to be an actor than to be a champion, an Olympic champion.
Wow.
She said it's harder to be an actor because it takes a lot of time and
It
effort.
does,
And if you
yes.
study famous actor, you look at their resume on IMDb, they've been doing it for years.
You're right.
10 years, 20 years.
But it's the
before.
journey, right?
It's a journey.
Yeah, you've seen where you were a year, 2 years ago, 5, 6 years ago,
Yeah.
and where you are. It's like that progression where you get better every year.
Yeah.
But you have to put in the effort. And
Exactly. So it takes time. It's not a job that you just wake up, I'm going to be an actor.
Yeah.
No, it takes time. It takes effort. It takes training. It takes networking. It takes a lot of things to be an actor. And it's a good job. It's a never sleeping industry. There's
Yes.
always work. That's what I love about this
Yeah.
business. Somebody's always creating something, writing a script,
Yes.
making a movie, making a TV show. So there's
Yeah.
always work. There is always work. You just have to search for it. And if your market, you don't find work in your market, go in another market.
I like that.
Expand yourself to
Yeah.
other cities.
Yep.
Because you don't have, as I say, you don't have to be in LA or in New York or Atlanta to work. You can be in New Mexico
Even
and work.
Salt Lake City. There's work in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work in Salt Lake City, believe it or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open your mind and be ready to go anywhere for your job if that's what you love.
Yeah.
You have to open yourself to.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And
is the word.
Denzel actually said something that really stuck with me at one point. He said, how growing up, families, your parents or people in your life would always say, have something to fall back on, have something to fall back on. He's like, why would I want to fall back on something? I want to fall forward. You know?
Yeah.
So it made so much sense
Yeah.
when he said that, because it's like, right, why would you have something to fall back on, because that's already in your head that you're not going to make it possibly
Yeah.
or you're not going to achieve. So always fall forward.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a great thing that stays in my head. That's why I did the same thing. I moved from Washington here
Yeah.
in November, left my family, left my home, left my pets, left my friends to pursue my dream.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of,
Yeah.
Just do
So,
it.
gosh, we're down to the 3-minute mark. We could go on and on
Oh
and
my
on and on.
goodness.
But
Ready?
this is the last question that we usually ask guests. If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Good question.
We'd love to stump people.
I would love to have a conversation with Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
He's
I
an
like
amazing
that one.
president. I would love to have a conversation with Spike Lee to pick up his brain, because I think he's an amazing director.
Yeah.
Who else? And another person.
Viola Davis.
I also love a writer, Freud.
Okay.
I would love to have a conversation with Freud. I
Is
love
it
his
someone who's
book.
currently working?
Sigmund Freud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
because I love his books. I love psychology, psychoanalysis. So
Wow.
I would love to have a conversation with him as well. Yeah.
Incredible. Rachel, this has been incredible. I mean, you're such an inspiration to so many people. I mean, it was just so nice having you here, learning more about you. I hope everyone listening knows they can go out and basically check Rachel out. She's got a website, rachelkylian.com.
Yes.
She's also on Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Are you related to the Kylian family and with the Kylian fragrances? Any relation to them?
I don't have a relation to them.
I know, she loves-
Because
He
I love
loves
Kylian.
Kylian.
So
Yes.
that's why I had to ask. Oh my God. Rachel, thank you so much for visiting us. I mean, you are incredible.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you and hopefully you can come back when you're ready to share your new project.
Yes, I will. I would love
Time went by
that.
so quick.
It did, Melissa. So what did you make of this?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Just having a
She's
conversation.
inspirational because, she came from a country and came to America, didn't know anybody, had no support system here, no circle, nothing, and she did it. And look at where she is. That's inspirational.
It is inspirational. Anyone listening out there, remember, Rachel came from France.
Yeah.
And look at her today. She's worked with Danny Glover,
Yes.
Monique.
Iconic.
Like, wow. So anything is possible, as Rachel said. Believe in yourself, hard work, and you can achieve anything.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode. Check us out on the Discovery Pod with Ease YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Google, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever podcast is available. Remember to check us out every Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks again, Rachel. Thanks, our wonderful executive producer,
Thank you.
Rogers, right there, for producing an amazing episode. Hey, Melissa. What an amazing episode. I'm so glad we got to host
one,
because
yes.
we got to meet Rachel
did.
together.
Yes,
So,
we did.
full circle moment.
Yes. Perfect.
Thank you for having me.
I love
Thank you.
it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rachel. We're going to be partying with Rachel very soon. So,
Yes.
Roger, thank you. So, great show.